So, welcome everyone to Thop Beauty Podcast. So, here is Vinay hosting the session today. Teju couldn't join with me, but she is with everyone. So, today I'd like to talk on the topic beauty, but more concentrating on seeing the greatness in others. Okay. So, firstly, I would like to thank Ritika. Sorry, I would like to thank Sahiti for for hosting Top University call, and I really love to see the beauty in her anchoring and the way she has carried the call. And there is this one sentence in the pledge that she has shown, and like, and also in the pledge and also in the mission and vision values statements that she has read during the beginning of the call, where like seeing the beauty in oneself and each other, seeing the greatness in oneself and each other. So today I'm going to talk on the similar lines only. So you all know the story of Jambavan and Hanuman, right? So where Hanuman was given that the secret of his inner potential by Jambavan to cross the river and meet Sita. So today, I'd like to quickly run through that story and then talk why I mentioned that story. So I'd like to quickly run through the story. So in the story of Ramayana, we know that Sita Devi was kidnapped by Ravana when Lord Rama went in search of golden deer. Lord Rama and his brother Lakshman set off in search of Sita Devi, where they met Hanuman, who took them to his monkey king Sugriva. After Rama helped Sugriva to eliminate Vali and made him the king of Kishkinda, Sugriva promised to help Rama to set Sita by spending his monkey or Vanara army. They came to know through Sampati, the brother of bird Jatayu, that Ravana had kidnapped Sita and taken her to Lanka. So the Vanara team got into the discussion to see how to reach Lanka and save Sita Devi. Angada, the crown prince of Kishkinda, said, I am still small and cannot cross this distance. Hanuman wasn't sure of his capability and sat quietly. That's when Jambavan, the bear and the wise old one of the army, revealed to Hanuman secret about his strength. As a young monkey, Hanuman could easily fly, even to it could fly even to reach out to the sun. We all know that story, right? Hanuman, being the son of Vayu, the lord of wind, Puranas and mythological stories say that Hanuman learned all the Vedas directly from the sun god. He was not only well learned and powerful even as a child, but also he was also very naughty and proud of his strength. To put a stop to his mischievous behavior, he was cursed to forget all his strengths. But there was a reprieve. He would realize his strength again when others reminded of him that and praised him. Jambavan knew of this and revealed Hanuman's strengths and capabilities. Once Hanuman realized his true potential, he set out to cross the ocean single-handed, overcame all the obstacles, and later played a key role in the war with the demon king Ravana. At many crucial points during the war, Hanuman helped Rama and his army to win Ravana. Learning. Lord Hanuman symbolically stands for pure devotion, complete surrender without any trace of ego. As a monkey, he represents the lower self of man, which thinks and behaves that he is just that body with limitations. He is just that body with limitations. But when he is reminded of who he is and what his strengths are, he gets connected to higher and then serves and works for higher, after which he merges with that higher. All of us have that inner core strength and potential, which, when revealed to us, can lead us to success both in the material as well as the spiritual world. Thank you. So, why did I come up with this story? So yesterday I was having a conversation with Shravan sir, and where we were talking exactly on the same lines on, we don't know whether this story has really happened or not, but we can learn something from this story where Jambavan has seen the beauty and the greatness in Hanuman and reminded of his strength, how powerful he is from inside, and just gave him a key to unlock the true potential to perform at its best. And while going also, like since it is a story, it was it was clearly told that he crossed the ocean single-handed, but while crossing also Hanuman faces the challenges, right? Like he comes across one like ఒక రాక్షస్ వస్తారు, so like he'll fight with her and like that, right? So he faced challenges in the Lanka also, but since he was reminded of his true potential and he crossed the river with that inspired state, he could cross everything. Right? So and whenever I have a call with Shravan sir, or whenever I listen to some of the top talks that we have, I just feel reminded of my strengths. I just feel reminded of how powerful I am from inside and what I can achieve if I believe to achieve. Okay, so that is what I want to emphasize today. We are all powerful from inside. But that constant reminder has to be kept on us, maybe by our friends, maybe by some inspirational videos, or maybe mentor like Shravan sir, right? So, and are we doing it daily? That is the question. Are we reminding ourselves our true potential? Is the only question. If we are, if we are reminding ourselves the true potential of us, every work that we have or every challenge we have, will definitely cross it, because that is not the challenge, and that is not only going to be the biggest challenge that you are going to deal with your life. In life, you'll be getting so many challenges in the process, but today at this point of time, you'll feel that is the only biggest challenge, that is the only biggest river that or ocean that you are supposed to solve. But really talking, like crossing the ocean is not at all a big thing for Hanuman when it comes to the like the potential that he has, and also the help that he has done during Ravana Vada also. Okay, but he has seen that crossing the ocean as the only difficulty that he has, and he sat quietly, right? So there came Jambavan at the perfect time to tell him and remind him of his true potential. And Shravan sir and all the mentors are doing exactly the same, right? Like we are constantly reminded of our strengths. We are constantly sent to our inspired state, or to the elevated working state, such that we feel true potential in us. And once we come into once again that from that ideal state to the realistic state, where you are limited by your body, you are only having 2 hands, 2 legs, and all, and you are only having 20 years of experience, you'll just limit yourself. Like there is this one sentence mentioned in the story where he works to his higher state. He 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 draws energy from his higher state, ultimately merging to the higher state. So that's what I feel the journey of life is also. And regarding the Thop Beauty podcast that we are doing, I like one of our main goals of our Thop Beauty podcast is to see the greatness and beauty in ourselves, and also in others. We like if we keep on seeing the beauty in others, then that will actually make our life and also our friendships more stronger, and also make our life more easier. That is what I believe. And I I was constantly told by my friends that array, like this person is not very good. Why are you doing friendship with him, or something like that? But I used to still do friendship with him by just seeing how grateful, how great he is, how talented he is, or he does some things in a perfect way. And I used to admire that, and I do that with every person. Um, and I judge a person very rare times only, and like I am seeing the beauty in living a life like this by seeing the greatness in others, and only talking from that inspired state. For example, if we take like always Chandan comes to me as an example. Okay. So but before going to Chandan, like I was um, I was told about the infinite, like you know that I like Swami Vivekananda so much, right? So Swami Vivekananda always reminds of our inner strength that we have, and tries like gives us different ways to manifest the energy that is within us. to make the impossible possible. That's the summary, right? So I always feel that I have that infinite potential. I have that tremendous potential within me to make anything happen, irrespective of the challenges and irrespective of the criticism that I will face, right? And I'd like to tell like how my writing skills have paved me this much of a wonderful path for my future. Okay, so the first thing that happened with Shravan sir was like I used to respond to messages, and I was told to respond to messages that were like అంటే short messages లాగా కాకుండా Vinay, like express yourself and write in detail. So that is when I always used to have this liking towards writing, and like sometimes in my wild thoughts I only want to be a author or a poet. Okay. So that's what I think. But somehow I used to have this inclination towards writing. But I have never seen beauty in my writing. I can admire someone's beauty in the writing if I read any of the others books. But I have never seen the beauty in my writing, and I don't think my writings are that great at that time. If I compare it to my writings presently. But instantaneously, like Shravan sir saw the potential in that. I don't know that if the potential is seen or not, but if like Ante sir has seen my interest in the writing and also started like appreciating my every item, and that just made me to level up myself. Okay, and like I was I could have been easily told that this sentence is not correct. I could have easily been told that this is not correct according to the grammar. You are less or something like that. But Sir didn't take a chance to tell it so, and instantaneously when Sir used to appreciate my writings, I wanted to keep myself in that zone only. So I went back to I used to read my write-ups. Many times to figure out the mistakes that I have been making, and also am I conveying it or not? Am I conveying it correctly or not? Is my tone correct? Is my how am I sounding? So these are all the things that I myself have figured out and kept on making myself better. So like it's a choice, right? To make anything like I can be criticized, or I can be told that this is not right, or Sir has looked into the brighter part of me and just appreciated, and I kept on appreciating myself and kept on keeping up that. So I feel this is the correct way to mentor, and also correct way to remind us of infinite potential. And what like after the writing skills, I was told about my leadership skills. I was not a very good leader. I was not a very good communicator back then, but when I constantly reminded myself of yes, I want to be a good leader, and I can be a good leader. There is a possibility. I am not the worst of the worst leaders in this world, definitely. So that is there. So I'm some kind of a good leader. So I can become that best leader. So what shall I do? So in this constant reminder to myself of seeing the leader in me, I have grown so much as a leader in me. That might not be visible for everyone who see me, but I can feel it. So and the ESL works on the same principles where we see greatness in others. So Chandan, while he was starting, like there is a lot of things to be learned, and he has been learning so much from the first day. So and I can clearly see an example in Chandan where he has been learning everything that was told, and also he has been constantly trying to keep up himself to try out for the best and give his best in everything. So and look at the beauty the system has created in seeing the beauty in everyone, and the greatness in everyone, and constantly reminded of the thing in everyone. So, but some will tell that why are you only seeing the brightest part? Why are you not seeing the mistakes or so? So, but I feel that like if you keep on seeing the beauty, and if you keep on appreciating, they will instantaneously, like they will involuntarily correct themselves to keep up that. Don't you think so? And um, like it is the same thing that happens with my parents too. So whenever I had to make some decisions and all, I was only told that, Nana, you're confident, and you can make any decision that you want. We have so much of belief on you that you will be right. And just that one sentence of seeing the beauty in the decisions that I make makes me so much confident and powerful from inside. So if I was told, okay, you won't make very good decisions, please come to us for every decision and all, I would not be that much of confident, and I would have not been explored myself this much. Okay, and I would have not been this much of independent also. So just I like to give a reminder for every one of you to only see the beauty in your peers, your juniors, your seniors, your mentors, and in your friends as well, so that they are constantly reminded of their brightest side, and they will eventually, like, maybe for example, when we are starting, they can have only 10% of the brightest side, and 90% of the darkest side. But if you keep on throwing light to the brightest side only, and keep on elevating that 10% only, eventually they'll try to fill up their whole life with the brightest part only. That is what I think, and that is what I have seen some examples also. So keep on seeing the beauty, and keep on accepting them for who they are, and just appreciate them for what their uniqueness is. So beauty, like as I told in the earlier call also, beauty is all about accepting the uniqueness in something. So where like once you we our expectations will be something like, yes, this should be of this length, and this should be of this specification. But if you accept the same specification that is there in it, and start seeing the beauty in it, you'll just appreciate it and be grateful for its presence, right? So it's all about that mental correction in everyone's mind, to take a chance of seeing the beauty in everything. And and also, from the podcast, our only goal is to give you a conscious thought in yourself, to be watchful of your words, to be watchful of your thoughts, of whenever you are judging someone, or whenever you're trying to put someone down with your words or with your actions. Where, like, if someone does something wrong, and if you want to, like, tell it, or if you want to, if your mind involuntarily makes a statement in your mind that, why he is doing like this is wrong, and you want to tell it. If our beauty podcast can give you a small conscious thought of, just think once again while before telling that, you don't know what that sentence is going to make in his life, and like make him lose all the power that he has, make him lose the inspired state that he was in. Just that one statement from you might mean him so much, right? And if you tell it in reverse, as Chandan's DP tells, if you see some kind of greatness in someone, just don't take so much of time, just tell it. You don't know how much that is going to mean for him, right? So this is what all I wanted to remind you today. And also, um, keep on reminding yourself the same infinite potential that you have. And I believe everyone has that infinite potential, but in a unique way. So if whatever you are seeing through your eyes onto this world might not be seen by everyone, and whatever you are envisioning might not be going to be understood by everyone. So just listen to what others are telling, and just keep on following your goals, and see the beauty in yourself, and just believe in yourself, such that you are reaching there, and you are proving that, like, until you go to a destination, and like update your status, no one is going to know that you are going there, or you are traveling there, or you are already there. Okay, so it's just that process of going to the destination, and enjoying this journey, right? So they might not know the beauty or the transformation that you are going through, and thinking about something. So if someone is trying to put you down, if someone is trying to criticize, or you yourself is trying to criticize yourself of you not knowing anything, just remind yourself of your uniqueness. Just remind yourself of the greatness that you are already blessed with, and you have been accumulating within yourself from so many days, and also the small accomplishments that you have from so many days. Just remind of those. Just remind of your friends, and then keep on moving towards the goals. That's it. Thank you. So about the bigger goals and the larger than life goals that we all have in Topicel, about making 100 crores by the age of 30, or making Topicel, and also making the Top city possible. Those are all that goals that are set in us by the infinite potential that is within us. That is it, right? So obviously, when we see it from a not so infinite state, they'll seem impossible, and they can be criticized so easily. So whenever you look at those goals, just see it from that inspired state only, and see it and see the possibility of making them possible from that infinite potential only. Thank you. This is Vinay from Top Beauty Podcast, signing off.